Look, man. They don't want y'all to get no information, man. Peace to the guys and guys to Planet Con, man. This is my second time making this video on the new channel. They already on some bullshit. We got 25 live viewers. We had 600 live viewers. We was going up. You know what I'm saying? We was going up. They just didn't want to let us be great, but it's all good. It's all good. We dedicated though. You know, y'all know that we dedicated, y'all. 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 You know what I'm saying? We dedicated, y'all. You feel me? Yes, town baby. 333-666-999 all the time. We dedicated, y'all. We ain't gonna run from what we gotta do. We just know what we gotta do. And look, y'all, if they do that shit again, we gonna just come back with a part 2. That's how we gonna start doing it, y'all. Fuck it. You get what I'm saying? If they do that shit again, because they just ended it. Doop. So yeah, y'all spread the word. Let them know we live, man. All right, so this is say when I had just rolled too, y'all. I've been smoking it. I've been trying to wait to get on here with y'all, but I had to light it up, man. I'm like, these motherfuckers here. All right, so let me first start by saying peace to the gods and goddesses of Planet Kai. Peace, meaning positive energy, always creates elevation. I appreciate y'all for coming back. We back in here, reflections. Yeah, they in their feelings. We ain't even said nothing yet. You know what I'm saying? They done came to the new channel. Like, damn, we ain't got no stripes on this channel. So now they just want to kick us off. Y'all feel me, y'all? They want to kick us off. You know, that's a good sign, though. That just let y'all know that what we saying is true. That's all that mean. That's all it mean, don't it, Reflections? And now y'all see why we got the website. We don't go through this on the website. Come to the website, www.theuci.online. They already fucking with the backup channel, y'all. We ain't got no strikes, nothing. They already fucking with the backup channel. You see what I'm saying, nigga? Push a nigga clean off here. You hear me? But yeah, though. So before we dive into this lecture, Mercenary, America's Silent Profession, it's imperative that we open it up with the right spiritual energy. So first, let me start by saying peace to the gods and goddesses of Planet Kai. Peace meaning positive energy always creates elevation. The things we talk about are too high frequency for these platforms sometimes, y'all. So when this happens, let's not give them no energy. You know, we don't get upset. Don't none of that. Expect the unexpected. You know what I'm saying? Like what we talk. And nobody goes through this, y'all. Nobody goes through this, y'all. Nobody else goes through this, y'all. Like they that scared of this intellect. They don't want me to tell y'all nothing. Think about how many months they have robbed the public of information when they didn't block me. I've been blocked for months, weeks, every site, every platform, y'all. Feel me? We even got to charge now for the information. That's how we started charging. I was free every day at first till they started doing that type of shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, nah. Can't open the website just free because niggas on there gonna be. So you gotta, you see what I'm saying? You gotta X motherfuckers out when you make people spend their money. They gonna take that shit serious. So when I thought about that, I'm like, yeah, you right. We gonna go ahead and put a price on these subscriptions. For real, like I never charge. People that been in university from day one know that they made me charge y'all ass, and that's why they didn't mind paying. They don't want y'all ass to hear this shit, especially them day one universities. They like for this been in here, they know, like from the Facebook days, they know like the real struggle with this shit. Like from when I had the afro, nigga, like I'll say I have no problem sitting in front of here all day talking to y'all. It don't beat me. I promise it beat them, y'all. I gotta dance around all this shit. Even when y'all see me get on here talking to I just be dancing around all their energy. You know what I'm saying? I just like to dance around their energy. You feel me? Like, yeah, they be on that, y'all. They don't want y'all to. We ain't even saying nothing, man. You feel me? We ain't say nothing. We just smiling. I said we 4 C's. We're just some cordial, colored, concerned citizens. You get what I'm saying? That's coming to a shirt near you real soon. I already got it on the shirt coming. I'm going to wear it myself, nigga, because it's funny to me. And the saying was made live on YouTube. Like, I made it live on, like, one of the lectures. I can't remember because we do so many. We do so many, y'all. It be so much shit to say. I don't remember none of that shit. That's why I like when I share stuff on my Instagram story and y'all be like, what lecture? Like the people who just found out about us, y'all, they be like, what live was this? And I be like, shit, I don't know. We did so many. You know what I'm saying? From Facebook to Instagram to fucking YouTube. I don't be knowing. I don't remember. Because I'm too busy focused on the next one. You know what I'm saying? I don't go look back. I don't go sit back and go look at it. None of that. You feel me? Like, I be too focused on, I be too anxious, I be too overzealous to teach y'all shit. You gotta think, I literally could sit here on YouTube for years just talking all day. I ain't gotta take a breath or nothing. You get what I'm saying? And y'all will be lost. Cause I'll be just over talking. I'm like, hold on, God. Now you said the sun is what? Okay, you just can't keep running on and running on, God, cause you fucked me up right there. Let me grab that. Cause y'all know I be hooking, y'all be right hooking y'all shit out there. I be beating y'all brains out there. Motherfuckers be, what? Did he just say? And then like, before you can really grasp it, I be on another hit. I be hitting you with another one. You be like, damn, man, let me roll up, man. God, he trying to fuck a nigga shit up today, man. Let me roll up. You gotta smoke to me. This shit gotta come. Listen, this shit, even if you don't smoke, these are the instructions to these live lectures. You gotta roll up, G. Cause this shit'll take you somewhere else sometimes. That's why y'all laughing, cause you know they like, yeah, God'll have you, he'll have you in the crib like that. And YouTube, they don't want that. Cause see, now y'all thinking, y'all brains is, now you using that muscle. See, this is a muscle. They say life is just a lesson. Every day is a blessing. They plot my assassination. They feel the truth in my message. Some say the brain's a muscle, but rarely do people flex it, deflecting all of their lies because the art of war is deception. Misleading all the youth, and we help them out through our music. Bragging about popping pills, got them running around acting stupid. It's cool to tell the shorties about drugs long as you school them. Tell them the football numbers they giving for drug movement. They coming up with laws contradicting the Constitution, just went into martial law. We in need of a revolution. But rappers got these deals and they scared that they probably lose them. The children are the future, but these the minds we polluting. Really talking about God, but always talking about crack. Scared to pick up a book, but we quick to pick up a Mac. Who thought the day would come where we kill each other for scraps? Hate all the folks we should love, but love the ones that hold us back. And then we wonder why the penitentiary packed. I know King had a dream, but he never imagined that. And then we wonder why the penitentiary packed. I know King had a dream, but he never imagined that, for real. The album coming soon, man. Like, I'm not even finna play like that. You're going to get this intellect one way or another. Y'all feel me? That's all they got me on. I'm like, okay, y'all want to fuck with my live lectures? Cool. Don't act like I won't go back to this music shit. Like, you're not going to stop me from getting these lessons. I don't give a fuck how I got to put this shit up. If I got to say this, I got to talk this shit. I got to put this shit in the book, nigga. I got to motherfucking put this shit over a beat. Nigga, you gon' know what the fuck is going on out here, nigga. Period. Y'all gonna have to meet me at the rim, nigga. I'm talking to the elites. All this kicking me off, y'all little shit ain't gonna stop nothing. If y'all want to stop me, y'all gonna have to meet me at the rim. Period. You're gonna have to meet me chest to chest. That's what it comes down to. That's what y'all trying to avoid. I'm not avoiding the chest to chest. That's y'all avoiding the chest to chest. You feel me? I came to enlighten and inform, and I'm ready to stand on all the smoke that come with that. When I say I'm a revolutionary, I said that for a reason. I could have labeled myself anything in the book. I could have said I was an author and still moved as a revolutionary by moving in silence and secrecy. I chose to get on some Geronimo shit with y'all last. Like, nigga, I'm a revolutionary. Now what's up? So, you know, I'm just letting y'all know all that clicking off shit. That shit ain't gonna stop nothing. You ain't gonna do nothing but speed up y'all demise. That's all. Y'all feel me out there reflection, beautiful cosmic reflections, man. Now I'm back talking to y'all. I was talking to they bitch ass. That way if they do that dumb shit again, I done got to say what the fuck I want to say to their ass. I don't feel away no more. I'm like, okay, yeah, you heard what I said before I started talking though. Like I say, it can block me, but you can't block that sun out there. Y'all just some little parasitical invaders, man. Y'all always in our space and shit. They can't even get on y'all shit and communicate. I'm just communicating. I'm just exercising my social development skills right now. I can't exercise my social development skills, America. I'm not even being violent right now. I'm just saying though. So when I get violent, don't ever say I wasn't trying to talk. Like real shit. This all is documented history, nigga. When I get on some Geronimo shit around this bitch, nigga, just know this shit all started with me trying to awaken my people on social media. Y'all was harassing me, G. Y'all was being racist toward me. Y'all was being extremely biased toward me because I am young, black, and what y'all would call intelligent. And that's what y'all fear in America. See, you fear us when we young, black, intelligent, and we ain't scared to die for what we believe in, boy. You're, nigga, I will go back to the astrals behind this shit in the heartbeat, because I know this shit ain't real. You're not gonna stop my mission. Here, I witness y'all stop a lot of people around me, God's missions that come down here to do this. I will never succumb to that. I don't give a fuck what y'all try to throw at me. Or throw at us. Alright? So, now that we back where we was halfway at least. Alright. Y'all seen what they did. They kicked us out. They don't want to hear this shit. We gonna give y'all this shit. I'm trying to give y'all this shit as quick as I can. As much as I can. Because I don't want them trying to kick it out for we do the. You see what I'm saying? But this is a very deep thing I'm finna say, you know what I'm saying? This shit is very, very deep right now. You feel me? I need y'all to lock and load right now. Screen record this shit too, just in case they try to end it and kick me out. Somebody y'all can repost the fuck out this shit. The message will get out there regardless, man. You feel me? Tell y'all ass that, boy. I keep telling they ass I'm Killmonger, G. I just don't die in this story, though. See, I'm Killmonger, but I don't die in this story, though. That ain't the way this story is. You see what I'm saying? Nigga, when I go in front of the sun, nigga, I'm gonna go in front of the sun with y'all ass on the stick. You see what I'm saying? Ain't no going in front of the sun because this is my last note, nigga. When I go back in front of the sun, nigga, you better know, nigga. I'm gonna be like, I did what y'all sent me down there to do. That's what I'm gonna tell my ancestors. I'm gonna be like, yep, y'all sent me down there to do it. It was deemed mission impossible, but I went down there anyway. And I helped awaken the rest of my brothers and sisters, the gods and goddesses. Cause I know once y'all wake up, they ain't gonna be able to do shit with y'all. So that's all I'm trying to do. Like, man, as long as I could just wake my people up. Once they wake up, they gonna be unstoppable. So at that point, all the hard work gonna pay off at that point. You see what I'm saying? If I could just get everybody to see who the real oppressors is, you feel me? I tell the human beings that too. That's why they started fucking with me. Like, I noticed, like, when I first started and I did appear more racist, they didn't kick me off as much until I broke it down one day about my real message. And then a lot of white people started listening. They started doing their history and they started hitting me up like, man, I've been doing my research. What you said is right about black people being gods and Latinos and this and that, and they lied to us, and yeah, our ancestors was wrong, and da-da-da-da. Like, I had a lot of them hit me up like that. You know what I'm saying? And then I noticed that's when YouTube got more aggressive too. I'm like, oh yeah, because that's what they don't want. Like, when I start talking about that fake race war and shit, like that all the gods, we waking up, but when we, as this Kundalini energy rise, don't take this energy and use it for the fucking human beings you seeing every day, because they don't run shit. It's for the motherfuckers that run shit, like these motherfuckers right here that's kicking us off YouTube right now. You know what I'm saying? They don't want me saying that. That's when they got like, hold on. Oh, this nigga trying to unite the world. This nigga trying to unite the world. Hold on, he got us fucked up. That's when they really start. Well, in the beginning, when I first before I started really breaking it down, because, you know, I was breaking down the genetics, and it came off like I was kind of like racist. But I wasn't. I was just being real. Like, no, white people got animal genetics. They are human beings. They are not us. We are gods. We have DEA, deoxyribonucleic acid. They have DNA. And animal DNA spliced with our DEA. You know what I'm saying? One drop of blood. One drop of our blood. You know what I'm saying? That's a fact. So it came off like that. But then when I broke it down on a deeper level, because I can't let my gods and goddesses send y'all self off and use y'all energy and y'all chi on the wrong people. You see what I'm saying? They don't run shit. And then that's why then when I started telling like the human beings, like, y'all ain't get in. And then they started thinking about like, damn, he got a point. We didn't get in. And who was them white people that helped slaves get away during the Underground Railroad? Then was the peasants from Europe who knew the truth that the gods, the black gods, us, in the beginning actually helped y'all. We reverse engineered that technology. We reverse engineered y'all. If it wasn't for us niggas to still have whole tails growing out their ass, it wouldn't just be a 25% of y'all. The whole 99.9% of y'all would still be growing tails out their ass. Because when they tell people it's 100%, there's no such thing as 100%. They tell you 100% to hide the power of the 9. Everything is 99.9 and then it converts over, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? So, in percentages, you feel me? Like 99.9, nigga. You feel me? For real, nigga. Like that's the whole. You feel me? That 0.1, you going into a whole nother. You get what I'm saying? Because we know 9 is the highest number. Period. You know what I'm saying? The numbers just start over again. You feel me? Like y'all talking about it's a million numbers, nigga. It's 9 numbers, nigga. It's 9 numbers, nigga. Name the next number after 9, nigga. You can't. Don't say no 10, because that's just 1 and 0 all over again. Don't say no 100. That's 1 and 0 twice, 2 more times. Don't say no millions. Don't say no 3 million, nigga. You saying numbers that have already been used, and you just adding zeros to them and giving them a different name. What's the highest number after 9? You ain't gonna never name a number after 9. 9 need the beings. That's why they want to make you think it's something more higher than the 9, because everything they have taught us was to destroy us, all the way down to their mathematics, nigga. The mathematics they teach us in school, that shit is so destructive to you. That ain't even real supreme mathematics, man. That ain't even how you really do addition and subtraction. Listen, I'm going to save all that for the website, man, because you see what I'm saying? I'm too dangerous right now on this platform. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, we can't even roll weed and laugh. We too dangerous, y'all. And then y'all in here listening. And a lot of y'all already been woke. Y'all just in here because y'all woke. You couldn't have came listen to Rashad Jamal and you wasn't woke. Because if you not woke, then when you hear Rashad Jamal, you going to think I'm just some crazy nigga. And that's cool too. I'll be the crazy guy. I don't mind being the crazy guy. I was the crazy guy a long time for a lot of years to motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I was the crazy guy. I told niggas 9/11 was gonna happen, and we was in high school. I was telling my man that 9/11, we've been talking about this shit. We was in grammar school. You know what I'm saying? Telling motherfuckers about UFOs and all that shit. Niggas was saying that shit wasn't real. You feel me? Nigga, you crazy. That's what I heard my whole life. Nigga, you crazy and you weird. You weird and you crazy and you a gangster. You feel me? But I was the weird, crazy gangster in the hood. You know what I'm saying? Like, we go in the store, I'm the nigga that want to try something that's off-brand and different from everybody else. And I got laughed at because of that, though. But I was always cool with that because I understood. I was all, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm different like that. Like, I don't want to go in the store and try the same shit over and over again. I want to try everything once. I'm inquisitive. I'm not even trying it to taste it. I'm trying it to gain information from it. You see what I'm saying? Like, if I sit with any of y'all, I'm going to actually try to pick your brain more than you would pick my brain. To be honest with you, because I want to know what you went through as a soul here. I understand that you have your own soul contract. So I want to know your experience here. Everybody experiences a soul is different. This isn't a real life. This is just a video game, and we just experiencing this shit. You see what I'm saying? So I want to know your experience. You know what I'm saying? I know we live back home on Sirius X in the 19th galaxy. Yeah, it really is life after death. It's a whole lot of life after death, nigga, that they ain't telling you about. Fuck you mean? You know what I'm saying? A religion want a life after death. Nigga, Nigga, it's a whole lot of life after death that don't exist that they never told you about, nigga. They be going to them lives sometimes. From here. You see what I'm saying? They know what's going on. You see what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. This shit a video game. It's just an experience, man. It's just an experience. One of the many rams you're gonna experience. That's why, like, I don't let myself get too locked into it. Like, and that be the challenge. Because being in this third density, when I come back in this avatar, I still am under things like my avatar can get sick like yours and all that because that's part of the experience. Like, and that's things I don't like. You know what I'm saying? Or like, if somebody hurt my feelings, I don't want to have feelings. I know feelings ain't even real. Why the fuck I gotta have feelings? But since I have a body now, and I'm in this avatar, and I'm here on this density, or this third density, now I have to have feelings that come with this body because they have been programmed into it. But I'm a soul inside of this body aware of this. So imagine how this life has been for me. See what I'm saying? I'm telling you, I be like 22 off soul. I be like, gee, why did I elect this mission? I could have just went there. Nigga, I could have went there. I could have beamed there. But I decided to beam here on this planet. And I'm like, when I come across the real gods and goddesses, it feel good. But then it be the like whole lockdown be so strong. I be like, God damn, man. Why I gotta be feeling this? You know, this shit ain't even real. Now, and imagine, I know this, so I imagine how it be for people that don't know that. They don't remember that. You know what I'm saying? It's a video game that they want motherfuckers to feel like it's real. It's a simulation. Like, if you really sit back and watch how days play out at times, you can see the simulation. It be glitching and everything. Like, you just got to learn how to just sit back and be still. Feel me? But yeah, though, y'all, we finna try to roll into this lecture, man. All right? We're gonna try to roll in here, man. Because down here, nigga, in this third density, nigga, they be down here tripping, G. Like, for real, you know what I'm saying? And then I go in warrior mode, and then it get me all outside of my course. That ain't the time right now in the game for me to be in warrior mode. It's a time and a place for everything. This is the time for me to be enlightening my species. I cannot help my species if I'm just moving if I'm moving too rambunctiously, G. You feel me? And the gangster in me be like, you know, because I don't start no trouble, y'all. I'm a peaceful individual. I'm smooth, man. I don't start none with nobody. Anybody know me gonna tell you that I'm smooth, laid back. We gonna laugh, kick it, have a good time, you feel me? But we gonna learn and we gonna understand what we gotta do, you feel me? And if the bullshit come our way, though, you see what I'm saying? And I'm not talking about nobody in no streets. You see what I'm saying? I'm not talking about my people. I don't even get into it with my people. I'm talking about these people, these reptilians, man. They not, the Pleiadians, listen, the Pleiadians are bad, but I can kind of deal with the Pleiadians because all they do down here is like, they take the highest positions in Hollywood and pose as Sports Illustrated cover models and do shit like that. You know what I'm saying? I mean, they still drink blood and shit too, though. But the fucking reptilians, man, they set the whole thing up, the whole simulation up, the whole illusion that God is outside of you, and you know what I'm saying? And that's called Neoplatonic thought, which Plato was the one that came and changed that. So when that construct was even put out there after we fell in frequency, then they beat our pineal glands down with lies, because whenever you lie, that's a low frequency. So it don't even matter if you believe the lie, they are still putting that low frequency in front of you, and you have an aura that's absorbing that frequency, man. Y'all don't truly understand what has been done to y'all, man. You don't understand how deep this should get. So, but we gonna roll into this lecture about these mercenaries, man. That's a whole nother lecture. So, peace to the elders, peace to my peers, and peace to the 21 and under. I don't want to dive into it like I normally do, because y'all know what's going on, man, and they fucking around, man. You feel me? So, let's talk about it. Now, it's a lot of killing that go on, right? Today we here to talk about this mercenary. This lecture is called Mercenary, America's Hidden Profession. Okay. Now listen, whoever said peace reflection, peace to you too, reflection. Listen, it's a lot of killing that go on. I want to use Chicago today as an example, my city as an example, but like not just my city, this is going on in every single city. All right, so I need y'all to grasp what I'm telling y'all today on a national level. So I'm gonna use Chicago as one of the many examples, because I'm gonna show y'all a lot of examples, but one of the many examples real quick, and then we gonna, you feel me? All right, cool. All right, so a lot of times when people get killed, people get shot. I've spoken about this before, right? People get killed, people get shot. Most individuals believe that it was done, Most individuals believe that it was done by like somebody in the neighborhood, right? Because you probably have a friend that you know is into the street life. And we know we grow up hearing of people getting robbed, people get murdered, people get raped, right? Everybody know about that. It don't matter if you come from the streets or not. If you could be a rich kid in the hills of Beverly Hills somewhere, everybody know about people getting robbed and people getting raped and killed and people break into people's homes. That's what we would call crime, right? All right, cool. So one of the many crimes that we know of is when somebody get killed or shot. All right. Normally the shootings are not done by the police, or so they say. They say the shootings are done by who? The gang members. So the gang members are the ones doing all the shooting. Now, who are the gang members? The gang members normally have a particular color. In this country we call America, the gang members are normally have carbon in their skin, so they are what you call black or Latino people. All right. So now we have a specific target of people that are identified, all right, and cropped out as the problem in America. Okay, so the cities can deal with robbery, but it's the murders that make any city, so they say, get bothered. You know what I'm saying? The police say we don't like murders. You know what I'm saying? We don't like all the killing. But like I told you in past lectures, we already know that without all this killing, how would they have a job? I mean, well, other crimes could get committed. It doesn't have to be murder. Right, so we're not gonna say that. We'll give them that pass. We'll give them that pass. We'll give them a pass on that. All right. But basically, law enforcement relies on crime. They don't have an income source. The judge relies on crime. The lawyers rely on crime. The stenographer and that work in the court rely on crime, because the stenographer is the one that sit there and type everything that the defendant is saying. You get what I'm saying? The witness is saying, the witness lawyer is saying, the defendant lawyer is saying, that the bailiff that's bringing the inmate from the back, the detainee rather, because he's not an inmate till you go downstate. See, you got to learn their language. I was my own lawyer in my case, so I was the beast in the law library. You get what I'm saying? I know all their little slang. So you're not, because I used to use it all the time. Like, y'all can't tell me anything because I'm fighting the case. I'm a motherfucking detainee. It's the difference. If I haven't been convicted and I'm in the county fighting my case, I'm a detainee. If I've been convicted, now you can call him an inmate. So, but when you normally in trial, if you still go back and forth to court, you are a detainee at this point, because if you was convicted, you wouldn't even be going to court. You'd just be downstate in the penitentiary doing your time. So I've seen this a lot. All right? You'll see this a lot. Okay? The courtroom rely on this back and forth of what they call criminals going out, criminals coming in, criminals going out, criminals coming in. You feel me? They rely on that. They literally give you a harder time if you don't got a record than if you have a record. Trust me, I know that from experience. If you ain't got a record, nigga, they'll try to crack you before they trying to crack a person with a record, because the person with the record, they know you going to keep coming back. You know what I'm saying? So they can rely on you. You're an income source as well. They get paid X amount of dollars a day per inmate. So when you talk about crime in any city, we automatically, you think of black kids or Latino kids, and you immediately think that they the criminals. This is any environment, anywhere you go. And then you single. Like if you want to go tour and go to the city and you going on vacation or something with your family, you know what I'm saying? You're not gonna sit here and hey, where that charger go back? You're not gonna sit here and try to go to no ghetto, no hood. You're gonna be trying to get as far away from that environment as you can. When you traveling, you gonna be like, okay, what a good spot's at. You trying to be there. Even if you come out of what they call the hood. The people from the hood don't want to be in the hood when they go out of town. They not going out of town to hang in the hood. Motherfuckers from the hood go out of town and be hanging all out in Miami. Motherfuckers from the hood be all in Miami, down here in Atlanta, all out in Cali, all in, you know what I'm saying? Like facts. You know what I'm saying? Now, motherfuckers ain't touring my city. I'm gonna keep it real. Motherfuckers go to New York, Philly. Niggas ain't going to the Chi. Ain't no niggas out there talking like, hey man, let's go to the man this summer, Joe. We finna hit up the Chi. We finna nah, niggas ain't trying to do that because it appears too violent. The media painted it too violent. Even though Chicago violent, but my city beautiful. I love my city. That's where I'm from. You feel me? Like I love my city. Y'all ain't gonna just be trying to go on us like we some goofies. Like we ain't even really like that. You feel me? Like shit be going on. You know, niggas be acting like they don't know no better. So sometimes shit get real like that. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers act ignorant, but that's in any community. You feel me? But it's still a lot of beautiful places in Chicago you can go that's like super dope. We got one of the most beautiful skylines, for example, but they'll never speak about that. You got so many intelligent people from Chicago, for example, and they'll never, you don't think like that. When you think of Chicago, because the media has put this scope on us and boxed us in and stereotyped us in, you immediately think like violent, crazy motherfucker. It don't matter who it is, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Violent, crazy motherfucker. How do you live there? Something gotta be wrong too. You live there. Like that's what out of towners be thinking on the low about a motherfucker living in Chicago because they hearing things about Chicago. Nigga, they not trying to go there. So, but other than that, motherfuckers is going Cali, motherfuckers from the hood and hoods all over the world. Hoods all over the world. Niggas is going to Cali, New York, niggas in New York, niggas in Philly, niggas in, you feel me, niggas down in VA, niggas at Myrtle Beach, niggas at in the A, niggas in Miami. You feel me? Like that's where everybody at. That's where everybody at. If you're in the country, that's where everybody want to go. All right, so people in the hood don't even want to be in the hood, man, when they go out of town. You see what I'm saying? Okay, so that which is fucked up. If you come from out of town, you should go to other black communities and spend money with them. And then when people go, that's how it's really supposed to go. Like we supposed to have our own black businesses set up. Fuck all that Latino black shit. That all come together as gods. That's all we all gods. Now you merge the Latino and the African American community together as the gods they really are. Boom, and everybody set their businesses. Now when motherfuckers go out of town, motherfuckers should be going to each other's cities, spending money with each other. Well, you know how that shit have us as a people, as a whole, as a species. And then you know, as far as all the human beings, y'all don't need us to do business with y'all, because y'all can do business with y'all. You see what I'm saying? Y'all don't appreciate our business no way. All the money we spend with Louis Vuitton, motherfucking Fendi, that's why I stopped buying that shit. MCM, I got a lot of that shit, but I ain't really buying it like that. You know what I'm saying? I probably ain't finna buy some drip in a couple days, though. Buy little drips and you get a little, get a little, ooh. Every now and then I gotta get my little on. You feel me? Jets, just enjoying this shit. Shout out to Currency. Spitter, hot spitter. You feel me? Currency hot spitter, baby. But yeah, though, you know, like, I don't really be buying that shit like that no more. Like, I really don't. Look what I be wearing, nigga. This ain't no, nigga, this some basic Burlington. What you talking about? Burlington, nigga. Clean, nice. Bro, I be going in Burlington, get all my little shirts for the low if I ain't finna get on, you know what I'm saying, my little shirt. I need white, but what I gotta do all that for? You feel me? That's why I forget on clothes line. Like, I'm ready to just be away from them, y'all. I'm tired. I'm tired. You know, I'm tired. You know what I'm saying? Y'all ain't tired. I'm tired. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather spend money with y'all. You know what I'm saying? Like some real life shit. That's what we gotta do, man. That's why I do that. I spend money with people, like, I be doing it just because it be like, what else is it to do with, like circulate the shit into the dollar crumble? The dollar crumbling anyway. So you can't be thinking like money, 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 because money system is crumbling anyway. But as of now, it exists. Your ass got bills, don't you? Right. They got to get paid. Right. So right now, money still matter. You feel me? That's just all that is. You just got to be aware. That's just within the density. So you know, that's what magic comes in at. You know, you manifest shit not by acting like it's not there, by using the spiritual laws of nature to work against it. You get what I'm saying? You don't make things happen by acting like they don't exist. No, you have to, you know, see them for what they is so that you can readjust it, remanipulate it. You know what I'm saying? Remanifest how you need it to be. All right, but I'm saying all that for a reason. Now, why am I mentioning crime? Because crime is the reason they want to bring the National Guards in. Crime is all they always talk about, okay? Before, I mean, you got your random headlines that come up, but the main story in the news has always been crime. We have police riding around all day because they supposed to be out here fighting crime. We forgot. We forgot what law enforcement slogan used to be. Niggas supposed to be out here fighting crime. See what I'm saying? They supposed to be out here fighting crime. They not fighting crime. We know what they doing. They fighting us. You see what I'm saying? Nigga, they ain't out here fighting no crime. They fighting us. And they looking for fights to get into. Them niggas ain't fighting no crime. You feel me? So, now, our communities are targeted. Our children are targeted. This isn't something that just starts in 2021. Like, from generation to generation. And when you go back 10 years, it was like this. Then you go back 20. You know, it was like this when I was a kid. You know, then it was like this when my mama was a kid. And then it was like this when my grandmama was a kid. And it was like this when my great-grandmama was a kid. And when you go back like that and you just sit back and you look at it as a scope, you get, you know, you gotta just sit back sometimes so you get the whole picture. See what I'm saying? You gotta sit back so you can get the whole, ooh, you feel me? You gotta sit back sometimes so you can get it. You can't get it when you're in it. You gotta sit back, fall back, just fall back. You know what I'm saying? Let this shit play out. You know what I'm saying? Sit back sometimes so you can. That's why you got 2 eyes and 2 ears and 1 motherfucking mouth. Shut the fuck up. See what I'm saying? Some of y'all just do too much motherfucking talking. Shut up. I can talk because I'm an intellect. I supposed to talk. I'm teaching. I'm saying you ain't no intellect. What the fuck is you doing all that talking for? Shut the fuck up. Be observant. You know what I'm saying? You got 2 eyes. You got 2 ears, man. 1 mouth. Pay attention to how your avatar is designed, for it will never lead you wrong, man. Your ancestors ain't make no mistakes. Reflection. You're beautiful just the way you are. But look and pay attention to everything that's on you, though, too. Pay attention to what's in you, but pay attention to what's also on you. For it was given to you for a reason. You feel me? Be slow to speak and quick to listen, man. You got to really apply that to your everyday life. You know what I'm saying? You got to, because when we talking about mercenary groups, you won't see them. You'll never see these people. These are your real criminals. These are the real gang members. The real thugs. You'll never see them, though. Mercenary, what's a mercenary? Mercenary groups are paid hitmen, government paid hitmen that ride around to kill people. They move in silence. They gonna pick the lock, come in your crib, make you disappear, all that. So I'm saying, you had the cameras, they was in military, they know how to hit, they know how to knock the camera lights off your shit, all that. So I'm saying, this how they do them big celebrities, like, they don't want to comply with them. But mercenaries exist. And if you don't sit back and observe and research, I'm finna show y'all something right here that any of y'all can look up. And we know they lying. So we know it's more than this. But just in what they showing you, you gonna be like, damn, I ain't never look at that. I ain't never think about that. See, it's not guaranteed. We don't. To understand why they got mercenaries, you have to understand who we are naturally. As ancient beings, it's not natural for us to murder each other. That's not natural. That's not who we are. And if you sit with any real killer that ever killed somebody, they gonna tell you they didn't want to have to kill them, but they did what they had to do. But ain't no real killer gonna be like, yeah, I wanted to. Yeah, he might act like that on the outside, especially nowadays. You know what I'm saying? The shorties, they popping the pills, and there's a lot of hurt there. No love. They didn't have nobody to hug them. You know what I'm saying? Nobody to guide them. Really be affectionate with them. So they grew up with black hearts. You know what I'm saying? You gotta just really sit back to understand how we even got how we is right now. So yes, we will kill each other because we are spiritual assassins. We are natural warriors. Especially those of you who are descendants of Atlantis royalty, which many of you are. This is the realm of Atlantis. Many of you have been stuck down here reincarnating. 144,000 came, and then y'all became fruitful and multiplied. All right? But we know the God who did that first, Adam, right? When I'm telling y'all about Adam, you know what I'm saying? So that 144,000 that descended down here from the Sirius star system, the original 144,000 came. When you came down here and you became fruitful and multiplied. That's where the whole situation of what we call birth came from. We set that system up naturally to help bring souls in, That's just our scientific way that we did that. When they showing you the movie Wakanda, how she's sitting there doing that, we was doing that way back when. They just showing you a little sneak peek of how we was, how advanced we was when they showed you Wakanda. And the crazy thing about Wakanda, it's still a civilization of Atlanteans that live right now, and I'll never make a video about it because I'm not going to never disclose their location like that. That exists still here in present day, what you call North America. In the movie Wakanda was made about them. Facts. And most aboriginals of the planet, which are your present day African Americans and Latinos, will never go out into the woods of Americas to find them. Just like Arizona is the back of Africa, but we can't get. I'm with it though. Can we fuck a million man march? A million us get together. Let's walk through the Grand Canyon. I'm with that. I'll do that march, nigga. I'll do that march any day. Because I know once we start walking through the Grand Canyon, because they don't let you go so far. No, we want to let us march in there, nigga. Y'all ain't got to give us no land back. No names, nothing. Can we march? It's a lot of things y'all can do around this bitch to even the odds. Can we just march through the Grand Canyon? We just want to see something real quick. Can we march through the Grand Canyon, America? We want to see something real quick. That ain't violent. Can we see? We just want to see something real quick. I'm trying to see something. Can we just try to see something real quick? Can we march? Why we gotta just march to DC? What, can we just march through the Grand Canyon? Look, that's better than DC. Ain't no houses out there, or so you say. So you ain't got nothing to worry about. When we go to DC, you know what I'm saying? Niggas all at your front gates. You know what I'm saying? Of your president who run your company, who run your corporation that's called America. Okay. Let us stomp the Grand Canyon. Can we stomp? You know what I'm saying? Can niggas get they on? You feel me? I just wanna through there. You know what I'm saying? That's all we trying to do. We just trying to whoop through that joint. You feel me? You feel me? We ain't listen, man. Listen. Can we do that? Can we do it? Y'all ain't gonna let us do it though. You feel me? That's what I'm saying. Lies, 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 lies. Why did America lie? Lies, 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 lies. Why do you tell us these lies? Why y'all be lying all the time, man? We like, damn, y'all still ain't even admitted Santa Claus ain't real. Like, oh my God. Like, y'all just like y'all daddy. He ain't shit, that's why y'all ain't shit. I could tell Satan y'all dead. Y'all just like Zeus bitch ass. That's why he ain't shit, and that's why y'all ain't shit. You know what I'm saying? Just lying to be lying for no reason. Like, gee, niggas wouldn't have been mad. Like, oh, damn, we can access Africa right from here. Nigga, no wonder Arizona got them type of sunsets and the terrain is different from Vegas. And it's right next to Vegas and it's right next to Texas. But somehow when you get to Arizona, they get all magical and shit in the sky and shit. Like, what's that all about? You know what I'm saying? What's all this all magical vibe shit about when you passing through Arizona? Like, I don't know if y'all ever been to Arizona. I'm damn ready to move there. Man, that shit, Joe, when you go to Arizona, I promise you, you can just feel it in the air, nigga. You be like, oh, it's beautiful out here. You feel me? But you don't think nothing about it, though. You're like, this Arizona, nigga, it ain't nothing. But when you go study Africa's so-called Africa terrain, study Arizona's terrain, just look into it. Just look up in there. All I'm asking you to do for homework tonight, just look up in there a little bit. Boy, look at the flights. Look at the way. I got a video coming up on it. Don't even worry about it, y'all. That's a whole nother lie. So look, though, let's stay focused. All right? So, we won't naturally kill each other, okay? So they gotta keep what's called a crime rate there because it's the reason for the law enforcement. Remember, the law enforcement, the police is here just to kill you and to watch you to make sure your ass that we don't never come together and rebel. That's what they here to do, even if they don't know it. Some of them don't even know that because they just working for a check. But that's the curriculum of being an officer or a detective. All right, you have a set group of people to harass, nigga. Yeah, you gonna lock up a few white people in here and there. Yeah, but get a few billies. But like, it ain't finna be the majority. Gonna be us. All right. Now, at the same time, if it's a crime rate, you have a reason to have law enforcement. And shit, if the crime rate get too high, now you can say you need the National Guard. Okay. Okay? But long as it's a so-called crime rate, you got your reason to have your law enforcement. Even though law enforcement is not there to solve no fucking crime or stop it. They want they want us to kill each other. They like getting them 10-10s. They get them something to do. They've been in the police academy all them years, doing all this shit, training, dive, rolling. You know what I'm saying? Then they'll never get to use it. Until they get a 10-10 over the dispatch. 10-10, we need a... Now they, you know what I'm saying? So... they be riding, they be like, damn, I want to get into some shit. You know what I'm saying? I'll do all this training. Now I just got to ride around all day. It ain't no action. They call it action. What you mean action? I thought you really cared about us. If you cared about us, nigga, you should be happy it ain't no action, nigga. Nigga, you mad if you won't get a 10-10 over the dispatch. You feel me? Nah, though, you feel me, though, Ty King, for real, though. You feel me, God? Like, man, listen. So it's the same thing with murders. Because now, when it's a murder, now they got something to do. Detectives, they up, first 48, they riding all aggressive homicide. Now they want to bail out on everybody, pistol whip everybody walking down the street. You know what I'm saying? Now they aggressive, you know what I'm saying? They like, yeah, I got a reason to whoop somebody black today. I got a reason to beat up somebody Hispanic today. Like, you know what I'm saying? Latino today. Like, that's how they be thinking. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? So... it creates the illusion of, okay, it's a crime rate, so that's why we got law enforcement. That's bullshit, nigga. You got people called mercenaries that ride around and their job is to keep the crime rate at a certain level. Okay? Now, these people are normally ex-FBI, ex-CIA, or current CIA, and all of them are definitely ex-military. These motherfuckers, most of them are fucking, like, they real hitmen. These the motherfuckers that was in wars and shit. So they accurate with their sniper rifles and their guns, and they, you feel me? Yeah. They send their best. Like, these mercenaries don't be, and they are, and they pay them good. Man, they pay them good. Like, man, these people making, like, millions of dollars a year just to be mercenaries. And we got so many of our own people, black people, that's then sold us out as mercenaries. How do you think they able to get? A lot of them don't be no fucking white people wearing no black masks. No, it be fucking good house Negroes that was in the military and they sold all the way out, and now they mercenaries, and now they motherfucking belling out with hoodies looking like hat. You know, they gonna throw all they got. If they already black, so all they gotta do is goddamn it throw a fitted hat, or they'll grow their hair out. Got locks, store fitted hat on, had regular clothes on. You gonna think it's a regular nigga in the street off drip, off immediately like, oh yeah, that's a regular. Cause you not the average person in the mass America don't know about mercenary groups, and they don't even look into stuff like that, but they actually exist. Okay, Chicago is a city that has been torched with mercenary groups. The mercenary groups is torching my city. Like, yeah, you still got gods, young gods, and other gods and goddesses that ride around, and they got their issues, so they killing each other too. But majority of the bulk of those killings in Chicago is mercenary groups. And not just Chicago, every major city where it's violent like that. And that's what I'm going to show you today. Now, a lot of people don't know that, and that's what people need to see. And see, the youth is, most of the youth, unless they like listening to me or some shit, or like another intellect, they ass all the way tapped into the streets. So they in their lower self. They don't know that they under spells. Like, for example, when I did that lecture on my website about the Chief Chicago in Illinois, that was deep because it showed you how the tribe Illinois had the whole Midwest. Michigan, Ohio, India, all them states was Illinois tribe, and they was aggressive, and the chief was Chicago. You know what I'm saying? And they got killed off. So, like, that energy's still there, and not just from them, just like down here in the South, Georgia, Mississippi, North Carolina, South Carolina, Kentucky. All that shit was Cherokee. All the whole South was damn the Cherokee land, other than Florida, which was Seminole land. So, garage door. Hold on, what the fuck? I Mustang. I better Mustang close that motherfucker all the way. Say, I thought a motherfucker got in the woo-wop, boy. I'm finna say, motherfucker ass. For real. Yeah, though, man, my bad, y'all. That was crazy. Y'all heard that? Do. Garage door open. Hold on, who the fuck coming through the garage? You feel me? Hold on, that's why I got like Ox Linux in this bitch. You ain't coming through no door, nigga. We gon' know. Nigga, you come through the back, front, garage. Hold on, fam. Hold on, Joe. Who tried to come through the back? Who tried to come through the garage? Let me go get right. Okay, now I'm coming through the garage. You feel me? But you see, I had to fall back first. Let me fall back. You know what I'm saying? Let me get him off the door. Because I don't know. Because that bitch was cracked open. When I looked, that bitch was cracked open. I'm like, oh, hold on. Who coming through to your dig? Joe, I'm fucking trying to... I was just talking about mercenaries. Oh, they didn't pick the lock on me, Joe. They didn't call me lacking. I'm normally right here ready, though. I normally don't even gotta go that far, so I was just lacking. That'll never happen again, though. I'm glad that happened, though. That'll never happen again. I already don't be, boy, I be on it. That'll never happen again, boy. No, cause I was just talking about mercenaries, and then how the fuck, garage door, oh, nigga, what? I ain't even got through the lecture. They like, we finna get his ass on live, nigga. All the lights finna go out. Feel me? Y'all ass would have came back over, I just would have been gone. Nigga, like, what happened to God? Normally they in the live. Nigga, all we know is it said, garage door open. All the lights went out. And then when the lights came back on, all we saw was this. All we saw was this. When the lights came back on, all we saw was this. It would have been just like this, y'all. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Because, you know, the Illinois, you know, they had the whole garage door open. Hold on, y'all. And it would have went just like this. Lights would have went off. Everything, though. TV and everything, though. Them bitches would have came back on. All y'all saw was this. Niggas would have been like, damn, where God went? Fuck in the live. Nigga, no, they didn't in the live this time. They came and got God off the live. Like, that was crazy. He was just talking about the niggas on live. You feel? Because they'll pick your shit like that. I'm trying to tell you. They'll get in y'all shit like that. You feel me? That's why I'm like, hold on. That's why I be on super point. Because, like, I already know how the government moves. See, like, y'all think that shit just in the movies, man. Nah, them bitches really move like that. You feel me? Like, when they want to get on you, nah, they move like that. They don't be playing. You know what I'm saying? When they know that, like, you coming like that and then you waking people up and motherfuckers is, and fuck waking people up. They do that to them big celebrities who don't want to sell out all the way there. What? Slide right in the crib, snap they motherfucking neck or some shit, get rid of them, clone or replace them. Nigga, I'll be on here talking about some, so you know, you guys need to go get vaccinated and you be like, damn, what the fuck, God? Damn. Hold on. I think they might have got him, y'all. I think they got God, man. Yeah, man. The last few lives, he been trying to get niggas. He done went got his teeth whitened and fixed, and he don't even be rolling up no more. Shit, you know what I'm saying? That nigga, I don't know. I don't hear her laughing anymore. I don't even see her. You know, it's just, now he got a blue check. He got 3.5 million followers. I saw him on Oz last week. I just seen God on Oz last week. I'm telling you, man, they'll get you like that. Blow you up quick then. Nigga, man, God be all over the TV screen. They even cloned the nigga. Like, y'all ain't cloned the replay. I'm telling you. They ass move like that. All right, so back to the lecture. All right, so look, man. So, you know, the Illinois, they had the whole Midwest. You feel me? They had the whole Midwest. You feel me? Oh, who was that? I seen a Jamaican flag. You know, I got real Haitian in my blood, though. Like, if you want to, like, I just don't dive into that because that's low vibrational. But, like, yeah, I got Haitian family members and all that. Like, I just don't shout out to Haiti. Like, I just don't be like, hey, y'all. Because if I was vibrating low, I'd be like, I'm black and Haitian. What? Nigga, I'm a god. Nigga, I'm not finna be on here like, yeah, I'm Haitian and I'm black and nigga, I'm a god. Nigga, what you talking about? What you talking about, man? Yeah, but I got real Haitian bloodlines in this shit. This shit real like that. Niggas really get their heads chopped off around this bitch, these oppressors. This shit we get radical like that. We get ignorant about this history like that, man. We ain't, you know what I'm saying? Real life Ox Linux shit, you feel me? Ox Linux over here. You hear me? I'm up like Ox, nigga. You hear me? Ox Linux, nigga. You hear me? On the real, I got every room on the camera too, like Ox, nigga. Hold on. Why that door just opening my door to room like that? Oh, okay, hold on, let me go check that out real quick. You feel me? Now, ain't no gathered family. Ain't no running from shit. Nigga, you come in this bitch, nigga, it's going down. You see what I'm saying? Y'all already took all the land. Facts, nigga. So at that point, you took the whole realm. Shit, y'all took more than just the land. Niggas took the realm. Y'all took everything. So shit, nigga, you gotta come up in here, nigga. We gotta. You hear me? Shit, nigga. You know, I know this shit ain't real. So we can get it cracking. You feel me? For real, nigga. This shit like Call of Duty. And I don't be losing in Call of Duty like that. I don't be. You feel me? I be. You know, I'm kind of effective. You feel me? But look, these mercenaries like they moving like Call of Duty too. They effective than a motherfucker too. They really out here getting busy. Yeah, shout out to Haiti. They really out here getting busy though. Hold on. So look, I want y'all to see this. This is a list, okay, of mass shootings in the United States. Just in, hold on, that's the wrong one, y'all. That's all of them. I mean, yeah, I kept this one up for a reason. But let me start with this year. So this is a list of mass shootings in the United States in 2021. Look at this map. So for it to be labeled a mass shooting, that means it would have needed to have more than 3 victims. Now, this is what I mean when I say sit back and look at things, see how shit play out. Sometimes you got to look into this to really see how mercenaries working. Notice all these are strategic targeted cities. Look at the map. Look how it's spaced out. Notice where it ain't no mass shootings at, and notice where all the mass shootings at. Look, high populate Chicago. Look at all of Chicago, Wisconsin, Cali. This year. That's this year. This year. We in 2021. Okay? Texas. Look, Louisiana. All right? Most of your cities, look at Florida. They've been going crazy in Florida, boy. Look at somebody said about to move to Utah. Hell no. Hey, I don't know who said it. Hold on. I just seen the comment flash, man. What y'all on, man? What I'm trying to teach, man, and y'all know I'm goofy. Who talking about they trying to move to Utah? Somebody talking about some. I'm about to. Hey, they showing love in the tall, ain't they? And most of the tall ain't nothing but them. That's what you gotta know. Look, man. Notice these spots that ain't getting hit up is where they highly populated at, though. Look. Wow. Now, you know we everywhere, but we ain't really out here like that. We probably scattered, you know what I'm saying? We a little scattered everywhere, you know what I'm saying? But we mostly up in here, all in the South, all over up East Coast, all in the Midwest, nigga. Look. These states, look, Vegas only had one. Look. Look at they ass think they slick. Okay, so look, yeah, though, but so for you to understand this shit, this where all the mass shootings been, and that's just in 2021 alone, y'all. Yeah, when I said Vegas, I meant Nevada, but yeah, I don't know where that is in Nevada, but yeah, that's what I meant though. Whoever that was trying to be technical, you mean Nevada? Like, come on, man, you know what I mean? Vegas, the state, Nevada, yeah, Las Vegas, Nevada, you know. I don't know nothing else in Nevada but Vegas, so that's why I said Vegas when I seen the state. But so look at this though. All right. So now let's look. We gonna start at. First off, before we look at all these, let me focus on. So let me show you. I want to focus on one in particular. That's all this year, y'all. It's all this year alone. All right, now, before I focus on that one in particular, let me show you. They've been doing this for a long time. Now, this is a list of mass shootings, period, in the United States. Like throughout all the years, you know what I'm saying? All the years from 1920. Look. From the 20s. You see this shit? This shit started from the 20s all the way up to this year. And when you go look at this list of mass shootings, once again, you're going to notice they all took place. Once again, look, it looks just like that other map, don't it? All in these same places where we very highly populated at. All right? Okay? It looks just like the fucking map. This the one for the whole one. See, list of mass shootings in the United States. And when I click on the second window, This one was the list of mass shootings in 2021. Okay. So all of these mass shootings was mercenary groups. 99.9% of them. You might have a few where it was actually somebody. The bulk of these, when I'm saying 99%, I'm trying to just let you know that majority of these mass shootings be these mercenary groups. And you got a lot of ex-military and current military people that take these positions. Like I say, you got CIA people, FBI that take these positions, and you know, they participate in this purge. Because that's what it is. They have to go, they have to get X amount of kills. And even if you look into these killings, when you see exactly what they are, the dates, the times, you see the gematria on this shit, you're going to be like, oh, wow. It'll blow your mind. You could do the gematria on all of this shit, right? And it's going to fuck you up to see it all makes sense. Now, let's go to Chicago real quick, my city. I want to touch on one. Okay, boom. June 15th, mass shooting, Chicago, Illinois. 4 women were killed and 3 others were injured after gunfire erupted at a Southside residence. Another woman died in the hospital. All right. So let's focus on it. Let's go focus on it. Let's focus on it.
I used my degree from Walden University to help open up a community center, a place that can influence kids.
Tell us several of those people who were shot in the early morning mass shooting in Englewood were shot in the head. At least 3 of them are being treated here at...
Wow. Now, this was recently in Chicago. 4 killed, 4 wounded in the Englewood mass shooting. What I want you to focus on, what she just said was, and I'm going to do the gematria on this, but what I want y'all to focus on, all them was headshots, y'all. Hold on. Don't let that go past y'all head. They say this shooting took place, somebody shot from outside the crib, okay? And injured like 9 people. 4 people got killed, all right? Most of these mass shootings are rituals, okay? Are rituals. But check this out, though.
In the head, at least 3 of them are being... Cheryl, tonight Chicago police tell us several of those people who were shot in the early morning mass shooting in Englewood were shot in the head. At least 3 of them are being treated here at University of Chicago, and their families are desperately hoping they'll pull through.
Tonight, 4 Chicago families are gutted with grief. Each of them is missing someone who brought so much joy. Her family says Denise Mathis has 5 children whom she adored.
For them to just take her, take their mama away from them, that really hurts me.
And Blake Lee, friends say, was the young mother's best friend. Both of them, family and friends say, were killed in an early morning mass shooting inside an Englewood home. Shermitria Williams' dad says today was supposed to be her celebration.
She's supposed to graduate today.
The 19-year-old mother didn't get the chance. Her family says she was one of the 8 people shot as police say bullets ravaged the inside of this home. But Williams' family doesn't know much more than that. They came to the chaotic scene in a panic.
I'm still praying that she is still with me because I literally cannot picture a life without her.
The medical examiner's office says Ritanya Rogers was one of 4 people killed. Friends say this is the young woman, now another victim.
I mean, everybody got shot, everybody.
Neighbors tell us the home was a social spot and there may have been a party the night before. But in that early morning hours when shots were heard, the victims were believed to have been sleeping. People who live nearby say they've been traumatized and terrorized.
Why do we have to keep on killing each other?
Tonight, both investigators and family members of some of the victims are still trying to figure out exactly what...
All right, so now YouTube talking about, because I played this, that's copyright content. They ass crazy. So anyway, what I wanted y'all to see, right, was the fact that out of all them people shot, 7 of 8 victims in Inglewood shooting were shot in the head. Come on now. 7 of 8 victims in Inglewood shot in the head, and they said it was 9 victims total. And they said all the shooting happened just before 6 a.m. All right, 3 people were originally killed before a 4th person died. But they want you to believe that they say somebody broke into the home just before 6 a.m. and started shooting. All but 1 victim was hit in the head. Don't let that, listen, you can't let that go past y'all, right? Because the first thing you got to know is this. What makes you think a person, right, gonna be that accurate? Now they telling you a motherfucker broke into the house and started shooting. If a person just break into the house and they start randomly shooting, I can't see them just hitting everybody in the head. And if a person going room to room shooting a motherfucker, then how I can't see him shooting 8 motherfuckers individually and nobody hearing the shots going off. For him to be able to get 8 people in the head, right? 7 people in the head. Man, listen, I come out the streets, man. If a motherfucker gonna break in your crib, they gonna take some shit. You gotta be having something like some weed, some something. Ain't nobody just finna break in your crib and shoot everybody in the head. Don't nobody do that. You feel me? And for a motherfucker that's breaking in and shoot everybody in the head, what type of gun did he have that motherfuckers ain't hear it? That sounds like a motherfucker that snuck in the crib, had a silencer. A silencer would do that though. A high automatic silencer that a motherfucking mercenary would have, because it's a military type gun, would do that though. You feel me? Now he could just come in that bitch, shoot everybody in the head one at a time. Bop, go to the next one. 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 Bop. Everybody get hit in the head but one person. You ain't gonna say, because they never go into detail of exactly what happened. They just say somebody broke in the house, started shooting, and 7 people got shot in the head. And people don't have a third eye open, so they just ate the shit up. I've just been sitting back observing it though. Before I even did the lecture, I've just been watching it. But it's been happening all over the country. I mean, we can even go to Miami, like, you can go to Miami with it, man. What happened on Miami on Memorial Day? Look, this. Memorial Day weekend, it wasn't just in Miami, look. It was in Houston. In Houston, a lot of people was getting shot. In Chicago, a lot of people was getting shot. In Miami, look at this. They still got people in Miami thinking that this was some regular black people. Mercenaries did this too in Miami. Look, that when they get out on, like, all the people got shot in Miami over Memorial Day weekend mass shooting. Mercenary groups, man. You know what I'm saying? New Orleans, it happened. People was getting shot. New York, like, listen, man. And you know what people will think? It's the streets. Oh, it's the streets. No, it ain't the streets, man. Mercenary groups. You see what I'm saying? Mercenary groups, and their purpose is to keep the crime rate at a certain level. You feel me? Because then as the crime rate keep going, now they be like, okay, here come the National Guards. It's all part of a war that's brewing that I'm sitting here steady telling people about, but people ain't waking up. And this is a profession, it's real. So you got regular people, yes, regular people. This is how sick they is, where they signed up to this shit. You got a lot of people that went to war, and they got a lot of snipers and shit, people like that, and Navy SEALs and people that was in war, and they gotta crave to kill because that's what the military trains you to be, just a killer. When you go into the military and you go into infantry and they training you to be a weapon of war. You know what I'm saying? They're not training you to use your senses no more. They're training you to be a soldier and to be a weapon of war. So you got a lot of people that go there and they getting who really been to war and did tours, and they really get lost in that. It become addictive. You know what I'm saying? And then it become addictive, and then now they come back home and they need something to do, and they sign on to shit like this, and they participate in these groups, and they get paid good money to do this type of shit, man. You know what I'm saying? These are mercenary groups, man, and like it be all planned. So when the Memorial Day passed, for example, and all them different places was getting shot up, that was all planned. You know what I'm saying? Like, it be all planned, all time, already put on a, you know what I'm saying? Like, even when you look at where it happened at, you know what I'm saying? 8 people shot on 62nd Street, on the house on 62nd Street in Chicago. You know what I'm saying? Like, when you look at that, you know what I'm saying? Like, where that shooting took place at. And then them all up, yeah, someone broke a 62nd block just before 5:40 a.m. That's 9. You know what I'm saying? 62nd block, that's the 8. You know what I'm saying? Like 8 victims. Like, you know what I'm saying? Then when you get to looking at the victims' ages, 35, 19, 28, 35, they names. Like, man, all this shit written gematria, this shit written all over it. Like, you know what I'm saying? This just here. You know what I'm saying? Like, you could do this shit. You could do this shit on damn near any one of them. Like, you seen when I showed y'all this long list, y'all. Look at this long list of mass shootings, man. They out here killing our people, man. Look at this shit. This long list of mass shootings, man. Mercenary groups killing our people, man. But motherfuckers think the streets doing this shit. Man, the streets ain't doing this, man. This mercenary groups, man. These are all mass shootings. Look, different cities. Look, May 30th, Florida. You know what I'm saying? Look at that shit. Like, that show you the number of victims. So, right here is the total number of victims in the mass shooting. You see what I'm saying? Look, Wildwood, Florida, June 20th, 11. Richmond, California, June 20th, 8. Look how many they did on the 20th, though. Alone, though, across the country. Look, Granger, Indiana. They shot 5 motherfuckers. Then they went to Dallas, Texas. Look, 33rd parallel. 33rd parallel. They shot 8 motherfuckers on June 20th in Dallas. In Richmond, California. California, another 33rd parallel. They shot 8 motherfuckers that same day, too. Look at how it's, look at the numbers of people getting shot. Oh, man. Feel me? You know, they got you thinking these are random shootings. These ain't random shootings. They got you think these regular people. Look, they killed 13 motherfuckers in Arizona June 17th. 1 person was killed and 12 others injured in 8 drive. Look, 8 drive. There go that number again. 8 drive-by shootings in West Valley area. A male suspect was taken into custody. Of the injuries, 3 were wounded by gunfire, while 9 others sustained indirect injuries, such as shrapnel from broken glass due to a car crash. And how many victims total? 13. We know, look at them numbers, man. Come on, man. Like, look, man. You know, look, June 12th, Chicago, 10 motherfuckers. A shooting in Chatham on the south side left 1 dead. And here, look at the people again. 1 dead, 9 injured. You see these numbers? You know, like, pay attention to how it's being worded and how it's being read. Like, all over, look, Austin, Texas, June 12th, 14 motherfuckers. Look, it was 13. Look, 14 people were shot in downtown Austin in the early morning, leaving 1 dead. So 13 got shot and 1 died. There go that 13 again. Listen, man. And now YouTube got a black thing on the bottom of my screen talking about the video might be temporarily blocked. So normally when they say that mean they gonna mute the video. That mean like after this live over with, y'all probably ain't even gonna hear this shit. You know what I'm saying? They normally do that when they hit me with that black screen. You feel me? They just hit me with the black screen. You feel me? That's why I don't like giving lectures live like this. You feel me? Because I feel like it's a wasted lecture. You feel me? Like when they do shit like that. Like even though y'all got the message, it still be like, come on, man. All right, but yeah, though, man, like, yeah, like, You can do this. You can do this on any of them, man. You can do this on any of them. Like, you can do this on any of them. Feel me? But yeah, y'all got to come to the website, www.theuci.online. Because if they mute my video, I'm going to redo it again on my website. I ain't going to lie. I don't like them when they do that type of shit. But, yeah, like, listen. This is real, y'all. This is what y'all got to be aware of. You know what I'm saying? Y'all got. That's why I keep telling people in the streets, like, why is y'all steady shooting each other, man? These motherfuckers really literally riding around gunning for you. And if you hanging out, it's even more. You know, it's just easier for them to go. That's why I don't hang out clubs. I don't none of that. Like, I already know how they moving out here. Like, this shit ain't no coincidence, nigga. Them numbers. You see how the numbers really, like, you could just keep going down. None of these mass shootings be by coincidence. 9 people getting killed, 3 people injured, 13 victims, 1 kill. Well, like, happening on certain days, certain times. The ages of the victims, they names, and what they gematria, they names break down to. Yeah, get real. But peace to the guys of Planet Kai. I'm on my website with it Monday through Thursday this week. So, y'all, I'll see y'all live next Sunday. I hope they don't miss this video. Now we ride.